Hello everyone, this is Animation4. Welcome back to some more Pathfinder. We are back for more fun with computers. Yes, I've been playing around with this thing for a little bit. Let me actually messing up all the lines. Turn that off for right now. So today I really want to look at this open computers thing. So last episode we spent some time, got a nice fancy computer set up, put some cards in it. Now I want to look at some of the stuff I can do with it. So I don't know how I missed this, but there's something called a hologram projector. Because 2D is boring. Yes, exactly. And apparently you can actually like project things. There's also something else I want to look at, which not right away, but after I look at the hologram projector. There's something in here. Where is it? I don't know, I'll have to find it later. Weird. But we got this. I also made the internet card just to try it out because I had a card slot and why not? And I put it into the computer already. So we're just going to take this, I'm going to cable out here, boom, that is now here. Don't know what it is or how to use it. So, getting started with this thing. So obviously, I got, I don't know, I don't think this is actually doing anything. I think it's all on the BIOS. So we got it booting up. So, what you can do from here is you can change directory. You can list the directories. So those are like my folders. You could change them, or I know what I'm doing. If you do DF, it'll show you all your file locations. And you look at, see, there's a really long one right here. That's one of these hard drives. So this one I've already done this with. I haven't done it with this one yet. But you can see underneath it says like A555, B7, B8. Yeah, this one says 65COF, C0F, 65C0F. That's this one right here. The hard drive right here is the one I already named. But you can actually rename them with label. So I do label -A, and then you go all the way across here. You get this number right at the end, which is 65C. It's also the starting number. So 65C, and you set whatever label you want. You say small drive, and then if I run DF again, small drive, which holds 2 megabytes. The hard drive holds 4. So now what you can do is you can kind of create a folder on the thing. I'm just still figuring this out, but it's like kind of like creating a folder. If I do mount hard drive folder. So if I go CD, or if I go, LS, you can see this folder right here. And I can go CD folder, and we're now inside that folder. And then what you'd want to do is create an auto run script to, you know, redo this every time it starts up, because apparently the folder doesn't save. But for right now, I am going to go into temp. There, a little bit of lag. And what do we have in here? Nothing. Okay, so we're going to edit test. And this is how you edit a program finally. So you could just print, then Control S, Control W, and then if I run test, it's that simple. Yeah. So I've been doing reading on how this thing works, and that's about as far as I've gotten so far. But it's pretty cool. Some of the wiki for this page is just amazing. I will put it down in the description because it's kind of hard to find. But yeah, I'm going to keep reading up on it and see what else we can get to do besides printing out from a hard drive. Alright, quick side note before I get back to the computer thing. You will notice I set up this over here. Took all of 10 seconds to put together. Thank you, EMC machine. So, I've been doing a little bit of crafting. A lot of bit of crafting. That's not the bag. Made a whole bunch of speed upgrades. Made 4 more stacks of cryo-stabilized flux ducts. It's not expensive, it's just tedious. Snowballs only stack to 8 and you need to use them like twice, and it's annoying. What else? Made some nodes. Also made this stuff you see in my inventory. Oh, my mouse just jumped there. You got the energy, 5 energy condensers, 5 alchemical chests. The chest I just plan to use for whatever. The energy condensers I plan to use for some really cool stuff. But we're going to upgrade one of them to an energy condenser Mark II. What does the Mark II mean? I don't know. Whoa. Okay, let's see what happens here. You'll notice my EMC supply is strangely low, because I've been doing a ton of stuff. Oh, it has like an output. That was instant too. Jeez, that was instant. Man. Okay. Let's try this. Oh, it's not perfectly instant. It's pretty fast. It's pretty freaking fast. Looks like it goes a stack at a time. Oh yeah, I have this thing updated to the fuel blocks instead, so it's like 9 times. Can hold 9 times as much, so I don't have to like pull out huge, like 10 stacks of the stuff. I'll just pull out 1 stack. That's pretty cool as an output slot, and it goes a heck of a lot faster. Nice. So, over to the business with the computers after I charge up my hourglass. I wind it back up. It is always night here, I'm finding. So, I've been playing around with it a little bit. I got most of the basic system set up. If I can just turn it on. So let me just totally forget the things now. So you can see folder starts in there automatically. If I edit, if I cd folder, and then ls, you can see I have autorun.lua, and that's what actually makes it. That's what makes it go back into there every time. It's a really simple thing. Basically, you get the file system and you mount a new folder onto it based on this information right here. These 3 dots, that's just like what the program takes in. So if you just, and I'll have this in the description, if you just put this in the auto run, then it will automatically do the folder. So if I go back to ls, we can try test. Ooh, if I edit test, pretty simple. So I played around with the hologram projector. I took a few measurements. If you look at this little bar graph here, I figured out how to use it. So yeah, it's really cool, the power of this thing. Basically, see every single one of these little pixels is like 16 by 16 in this. Every single one of these pixels above the hologram projector, I can edit. This is as low as you can go. You can go up to, I forget how high, but it right now it's set to scale down as much as possible. So this is the smallest area it'll take over this 3x3, but you can scale it up to I think like 9 times. So you can have these huge holograms being projected in 3 colors too, and it all just runs off program. So I wrote, what is it called? I misspelled Lua and didn't realize it, so I wrote fill.lua. So what it does is it takes components around it and finds the hologram by doing component.hologram, takes in the arguments that you pass into it, and then it fills, giving those 5 arguments. So if I go fill, it takes an X, a Z, a min Y, a max Y, and a color. So if I go 16, 16, then from 2 to 8, let's do color 1. We have this little bar thing here. So you see it's a pixel above. It's at 16, 16, so that's the far corner. This is the corner of this block because it goes 1 to 16. Doesn't start at 0, I don't know why. But there is a little red bar from 2 to 8. And there's still some more stuff I want to play around with, but it's just, there's so much you can do with this. My mind hasn't even wrapped around its existence yet. So yeah, but I have so, enough of that for right now. I plan on spending some time to just program with that and have some fun, figure out what I want to do with it. I've been doing a little bit of looking, and I think I found something pretty interesting. Basically, I think I found a way to make infinite EMC. Not like this. This is kid stuff, right? This is pulling cobble out of the ground at a pretty slow rate and using the energy condenser. I may have found a way to turn about 100,000 EMC to about 4.7 million. Pretty quickly. Not like this takes a long time. Basically, I'm going to need one tier 3 crafter. I'm actually going to make that as I talk here. So I need one tier 3 crafter, 2 energy condensers, and I think a little bit of power. Not too much power. But that's pretty much it. And what I gotta do is, I guess I will kind of just show you. This is totally backwards. It is every time. Yeah. So basically, I use a single crafter. I counted it out. I need exactly one crafter because it uses 6 recipes total. It's a combination of what I have here and some new stuff. So tier 3, I got the 2 energy condensers I need, and I'm gonna do this in the other base because there's more power there. So what else do I need? I need nodes, I need speed upgrades, and I need to make another whatchamacallit, Philosopher's Stone. So what I found you can do, I hope this works. Watch it just for some reason not work. It's not going to take up much space either. I'm probably just going to do it. Oh yeah, ignore that for right now. Where can I do that? I can just do this back here, I guess. Doesn't take up too much space. It's not going to be super gorgeous. That's not the excavator. Don't question why this is all dirt, just accept it. So basically, I'm going to take 2 energy condensers. Transfer nodes. The speed upgrade, or no, the crafter. I'm going to run a cable to the crafter, nice and above the head so it doesn't get in the way. These cables are gorgeous. And then output. I really think that's it. And then I'm going to get a barrel. And what it's going to output is going to be stored into a barrel right here. Because it can't just make EMC. That's kind of impossible, I think. What it can do is it can make items worth a lot of EMC. And I am probably out of pipes. I am out of pipes. For right now, I'll just put a barrel right here. Just to prove the point. So what I gotta do first is make the... watch this just not work. I gotta make a new Philosopher's Stone. A pretty simple recipe. Diamond, redstone, glowstone, cool. And then kind of like what I have... Well, let me just put in the recipes. Kind of like what I have with the other thing. Oh yeah. I don't want to... I have so much stuff I have to talk about, but I want to finish this first because this is awesome if it works. I don't know why it wouldn't, though. Kind of like what I have with the diamond generator. It's going to take in iron blocks, and it's going to convert them into diamond blocks. So then this recipe is 1 Philosopher's Stone, and I'm probably going to want to set it to keep it in, and keep in, and 8 iron. Philosopher's Stone makes it gold, and let me get some of this, and then 4 gold. Philosopher's Stone makes it diamond, and 9 diamonds makes a block of diamond. So this is where it gets a little interesting. I'm going to come into my, actually I'm going to go into here and store some stuff because I don't have enough inventory space. I'm going to come into here and get rid of some of this junk I have. So I need cobblestone. I'm going to grab a ton of this. I'll explain what in the world this thing is in a little bit, once it, loads. Okay, maybe not. I think I just need triple compressed. Yeah, I think I just need triple compressed. Come on. So what it's going to be able to do is going to be able to take triple compressed cobblestone. Is it? Let me check real quick. I don't want you to see what I'm making. Yeah, it is triple compressed. So it's going to take triple compressed. And why can you not craft that? Oh, because I didn't say. I'm like, what? No, don't not work. Don't not be able to do this. And it's going to be able to make quadruple compressed. So, oh shoot, it just outputted it. It's going to keep all those. Keep int. And it holds 8. This means I didn't think it held 8. The last recipe is going to require me to put in some blocks of iron to get a diamond block. More blocks of iron. Oh wait, you need this. Hello? Oh, shoot. Can't do that. Can't do that with these because it uses the Philosopher's Stone. So we got a block of diamond, and we have all the cobble. This. One bedrockium. 4.7 million EMC. And how much is this worth? This is 6K. This is 6K. This is 6K. This is 6K. Diamond blocks I think about 73K. Makes 4.7 million. So what I'm going to do is take one of these triple compressed, put it into here, have it target that. I'm going to get an iron block, put it into here, target that, and then just kind of throw a bunch of junk in here. It's going to start making that stuff. And this is going to pull out, I need to put a filter on this. Good thing I have filters. Need one of these and one of these. So filter iron block, and that's going to go into here. And filter triple compressed, and that's going to go into here. So now let's just test this out for a little bit. I throw one of these in here. I throw one of these in here. It's going to start getting stuff. Boom. 1 bedrockium. Just keep watching. It's just going to keep making them. Of course, we're able to put speed upgrades in this thing, make it a bit faster. Boop, boop. Where am I going to get speed upgrades? Okay, that is 2. 2 bedrockium. And watch this. And I'll basically have an infinite amount of that stone. These things are so inexpensive compared to that. This is just going to start producing bedrockium, I want to say forever. It would make sure this keeps that. And that keeps that. Make sure you have inventory space. Because it could just get clogged. I don't want it to get clogged. Which means I may have to move some recipes around. Yeah. See, it's full up on iron now. 12 bedrock, are you kidding me? Look at this. 62 million EMC from just standing here. I'm going to pull out iron, and it still fills up. Yeah, that's a little insane. Yeah, so I'm going to move these recipes around and get it running smoothly. So now I can get to a point about the infusion. This thing runs pretty well, but it's not really running at great speed. I only have 8 speed upgrades in this. I could use a lot more because these pretty much have unlimited items. But if I set it to fast, for some reason, really? Wait, what? Before it was draining the power, and I had no idea why. Let's try this. Because this technical, yeah, there it is. The power is going down very slowly. Oops. Let's go with 10. And I reordered the things. I think it takes top priority. Maybe not. But yes. So I can infuse the crafter to make it more efficient. The only problem is there's no EMC on the dust you use to infuse it. So any I get, I have to mine myself. And I infuse it in this thing. Or I could not, right? Think about it. I could just not mine it myself and get it anyway. You didn't think about that, did you? Well, what I have set up over here in the little light spot is an ender quarry. And I got some things on the side of it. This is a Fortune 3 upgrade. This is a Speed 3 upgrade. And there's ender quarry right here, scanning away at all the blocks. And here's a transfer node with an inverted filter for diamonds, emeralds, and dimensional shards. So basically, if it's not a diamond, it's not an emerald, it's not a dimensional shard, it gets thrown in the trash. What does that end up with in this chest? A heck of a lot of diamonds and dimensional shards, because for some reason there are no emeralds. So I can now use all of these. I can just also the fact that there are diamonds, which are pretty good too. I can now get diamonds though, so it's not as exciting. Mainly, I can get lots of these dimensional shards really easily, and using them, I can infuse that crafter, so I can get it to go faster. Because, you know, 60 million EMC in a minute and a half is not fast enough, right? Right. I wanna hit max integer in less than 4 seconds. Assuming EMC isn't on an integer. That'd be very disappointed in the programmers if it was. So what do we have for this now? Oh, only 2 stacks, really? Really, that's it? How much is that? How much am I getting out of this? Are these things heavy? No, they're not heavy. How much am I getting out of this? Oh, only 479 million EMC. That's not enough. How am I going to fill up this barrel? This is a max size barrel. You can't see. I put as many size things as you could and maximized the structure. But yes, I can now infuse the thing, and the power goes from this because it actually drained my power. Weird, right? It's like I'm not producing enough power here. I need to make more. Yes, but when I hooked it straight up, this thing would drain at a rate of 90k RF a tick, which means the thing's using up 150k, which means we need more power, which means I need a bigger reactor and more steam turbines. That's for a later day, though. Today is about breaking the integer limit with 500 million EMC. What I'm going to do with that, I have absolutely no idea. But I do know that I'm first going to infuse this thing right here. Yeah, so yeah, let me just run over and do that. Shouldn't take too long. Well, the process is going to take long, running over won't. And yeah. So this goes into one of these slots. I think it goes into this one. There we go. And it starts infusing. So yeah, I'll be back when this is done. Okay, it's all infused nicely. And wow, it froze. Why did it freeze? What's your problem? What are you trying to do right now? Make more iron? Why are you prioritizing the iron? Okay, that's a bit annoying. thing has to be constantly monitored. I don't know if it's worth it. Yes. 6, 8, 9, a billion. I actually can't do any more. Really? Does it limit you at a billion? That'd be weird. Yes, but I got more pipes. I have a barrel over there. That's gonna now take all of the EMC, actually just EMC, the bedrockium. And I want a Klein Star Omega, please. Oh no, look at my numbers going down. They're going down so fast. And boom, Klein Star Omega. Big EMC batteries. Learn that. And charge it. It only holds 76 million. That's embarrassing. I can just like start taking you out and filling you up and not care. That's a little funny. So, this thing is awesome. I don't know why it's suddenly stopped. It has quadruple, it has a block of diamond. That's going to keep them. But it has to make more gold. Why is there so much iron in here? It's running again. Okay, fine. Don't keep blocks of iron. Don't keep. And we're making quadruple. You do have to keep those. But these things are actually running out. I'm occasionally having to like throw 1 or 2 bedrockium in here. Keep this thing running. Yes, but it works really well. Looks like actually more of this now. It's a balance of how many of each speed upgrade do you need so they're producing at the same rate. Like this number should go up 4 times and this number goes up once. Using this, right? Yeah. But yes. 'Tis working great. And we now have bedrockium for days. And can I really not? I really can't. Okay. Fine. That's fine. That's fine. I don't need too much anyway. Yes, but that is my new infinite EMC generator that takes up all of 6 blocks. So yeah, that's gonna about wrap it up here. Next episode, I'm gonna be doing a lot more with these computers. Now that I don't have to worry about EMC having to AFK by the cobble gen. But yes, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.